I'm putting this together. This is the stuff Brenton sent us. It's completely different to the one I've got. I don't know why it's different, but I'll be using this one because it goes with that. So I'll clean that up and put new rubbers on it and get it together. Got that master cylinder on. Obviously it fits perfectly. Really happy with it. This week I'm going to be putting the red vinyl on the side panels. So I'm not happy with this at all. So I'm going to prime that and paint it with that fake chrome for now. I'm also going to start working on the doors after I do that. Because I want to install the outside weather strips and all the windows and that sort of stuff. I can't put everything on because I haven't got the door handles back from the chroma, so it'll be another few weeks. Well, I'm just going to trace around that, leave about an inch or so around the edges, cut it out and just glue it on. This stuff's peel and stick, so we'll see how good it sticks. I might need any glue now. I'm just going to, a bit more than an inch actually. Just trim that a bit, but that'll get cut into whatever, so it makes a nice corner. But that's covered there, that's covered, so we'll see how it goes. I peeled the stuff off and stuck it on. That stuff seems pretty sticky, so I hope it does stick. I don't see why it won't. All the edges will be tucked in, so that'll help hold it in as well. So I'm very happy with this stuff. It really does stick very well. Well, you sort of cut that on an angle, so you fold that over. And yeah, if it sticks to this side, it'll stick to the other side better because it's painted. Well, I'll just keep going. That stuff's pretty damn good. So I'm just going to cut some strips and help that hold. But like I said, that's held in place anyway, so you don't have to really worry about it. But may as well do it. I've got plenty. I've got a lot of this stuff left. I'm pretty happy with that. I tell you, that stuff's good shit. Once you put that bit of trim there, I'll just grab it. That's just primed, but you know, it covers a lot of that. I don't know where it goes, but it goes somewhere there. I don't even really need it, but nothing wrong with that stuff. It looks like on the underside where I've just put a bit of extra stuff there to help it, but it's been to the car anyway, so you don't really need it. I've just got, I will have spare. I bought 5 rolls of that stuff. I'll do the other one of these now, and then I'll do those 2 pieces that I made. They're done. Now I've just got to do the door trims. That's all that's getting done in this red. It's like a maroony red colour. They look great. They're going to look great in the car. Way better than that. Way better than that. This looks like rubbish compared to it. Anyway, I'll get the other one. Just putting a little bit of trim in there because from factory the part that fits in here has a little flap. It just goes about there, like it's only about that long. So I'm just going to have that like that, so you just won't see into that corner. It'll look red, but this is all covered in black, and this will go right back, so you won't even see it really. I'll do the same to the other side. Nothing wrong with that. They've come up really good. The fraction's short there, otherwise I would have had to get another roll, but you don't see that that's up under the dash. And plus that piece of trim comes down, covers half of that, and that's under the dash. Virtually up under the dash. You will not see that. I'm more than happy with that. That stuff's bloody good. That's the same stuff I'm putting on the door trims, but I'm going to be putting a little bit of foam under it as well. So it'll be even better. It's come up great, that. It's really good. Nothing wrong with that. That's perfect. Just what I wanted. I'll get the other one done, and the sides are all done. Now I want that because a little bits of, you just see a little bits of white here, there, and now all that you won't see it. I want to finish off the back of this trim here. It's very sloppy. We'll make it better than that. The finish on that's pretty good. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to put these on. That's all turned out pretty good, eh? That looks nice. I'm really happy with the way this is all looking. It looks great, all this stuff. I've put black around there because when this panel goes on, I'm still waiting for the wood to make that, otherwise I'd get it. But basically nothing else goes on here now until this is on the body. This part here is ready, it's all painted, that's black. This panel across here is going to be black. I'll do that soon. I'm just waiting for the wood, and I'm waiting for the wood for the door trim. So they're going to be, the door trims are going to be the same red. This thing's going to be black. And I've put this black here because I noticed that you could see through, you'll barely see that, like you might see a few mil of it or something, but that's covered for that. I've done the same down here and over there. So when you get the carpet in this car, the carpet butts up to the edge here. So that it's going to get overlocked in red. Black carpet with red overlocking. The side. The Honda didn't finish that off like that. They just sort of stopped. I don't know what they did, but that trim only goes to there. And the actual card goes to where that joint is. And then there's another join there, and it just goes up like that. It goes down, stops there. So I made it so it goes all the way. I think it looks way neater. More than happy. That product's great. It's a stick-on product. I got it on eBay. You get it pretty much any colour you want. More than happy with the way this is coming out. Tomorrow I'm taking the patterns up and the carpet to the trimmer, and he'll do that next week. The thing I noticed is this holds the rubber in position. So it was a little bit short, you just had to stretch it a fraction, but you stretch it, then screw that on, that's all in tight up there, in there, on both sides, that's done. But I think there is a little piece that goes up here. I've seen it on Ortman's site. It's just a bit of steel. I can make it myself. But probably get it, I don't know, we'll see what happens. They only cost, I think it's €5 or something each. It's nothing. It'd be easy to make. Doing a bit of run around today. I've got all the rest of the bolts I need to fix this engine. M8s, M10s, M6, all different sizes. Got new ones of those. The whole bag of those things for $9. The other little ones for the tail lights, the park lights for the front. I think one of those will fit the tail light. Just got to cut them. That down there's the carpet. It's all done, looks nice. Put that stuff here to finish the door trims and the part that goes behind the seat. I've got the wood over here to do that, just over there, near the lathe. It's been a pretty busy day. I've had to do quite a few Ks. I'm going to open this up and have a quick look at it. That's the look we're going for there. I wanted this red overlocked edge. So that's one side, the other side's in there. I'm still waiting on some more carpet, and we're going to do the same thing for the boot. For some reason, they only sent me half the carpet. But I know this guy's work. That'll be exactly what I asked for. So I'll open it up soon. But this box here, that's the rest of the parts I've been waiting for to fix this engine, and there's a few other bits and pieces. I'm about to go through that now. Everything's there. That's a little thing for the water pump. Fuel pump. Those two little parts there go into the master cylinders. I've bought two new ones. They don't cost much. That's the starter chain. Comes with a link. And that's the new camshaft chain. It's endless. It doesn't have a link, but I thought it would have had the red links, but I can't see them. They're supposed to really have a couple of red links, but whatever. There's the new speedo cable, water pump kit, and that's for the clutch. And we're really getting close. Everything that goes on this car, what we've got now, is restored, ready to go. So it's getting pretty close. What I'm planning on doing is I'm going to finish off the trim. I'm going to do the door trims, the trim that goes behind the seat. And then I will be working on the engine. So we're ready to go. I'll spray a bit of WD-40 on that, which I do it all the time. Just sat that in there. Old mate knocked it out of the park. This carpet business, it's just sitting there. I'm gonna actually do the hot water trick, and you spray hot water on it, you push it into position and let it dry. But it's already just moulded in really well. Sorry about that. It just take your time, get your patterns right, and he does the rest. I'll just go around the other side. Well worth taking your time, getting the patterns right. That's amazing. I'm really happy with that. So the way Honda also does this, the carpet only comes to here somewhere. It doesn't go back to there. This is just floor, bare floor. That's look great. Anyway, all I've got to do now, I've got the wood to make this panel. This old thing here's going in the bin. but I'm just using that as a pattern, and I'll make sure it fits great. I'm going to cover that right now, and then I'll be doing the door trims. I'm really happy with that. I wasn't expecting it to fit that good first go. Barely even needs any moulding. The old part there, it fits terribly actually, so I've sort of roughed out a pattern off that, but here's my new pattern here. But I saw this trick on Samson Boat Co, where they're building that boat tally-ho. When they want to make a pattern, they use that, they get a hot glue gun and they just put these bits in. So I'm going to put that back in now, and then I'm just going to add bits to the side here, just so, and then I'll have a really nice pattern that'll fit great. I'm going to remake this piece, and then the carpet will fit here. Before there was a slight gap. The way they had it, of course they didn't have carpet at the back, it didn't matter, but I just wanted to extend that piece there. Pull this back. See how it goes down like that. Just want that little bit of extra. Now I'm going to butt a few bits up here and glue them, just so I've got a nice edge here. I'll do the same on the other side, and I'll buy some aluminium, say 50mm wide, whatever, 40mm wide, and I'll make a strip going across there to finish it when this piece comes on here. That's how I want that to fit. So you just get the hot glue gun, but I was able to use this thing. I took a pattern off this on the side, you just push that in there like that. It gives you the exact pattern you want. The jackpot, I've had this wood here all along. It's a fraction wider than this. I won't use it on the door trim, but I'll use it for this piece here. So I'll just trace around this. That's getting busted up and chucked. But this is going to be my new piece. It's going to fit exactly into the back of that car. Tomorrow, like it's getting pretty late again now, so I'm not going to cut this today. I'll cut it tomorrow. And I've got some foam that goes on it, and I've got that black vinyl. That's all going to be getting put on this tomorrow. Finally got that pattern made. It's where I want it. I've got the holes cut for these things. That one's not supposed to be there. That. Anyway, now I'll just cover this. That's getting covered in black, and it'll just sit there. I'm not going to bolt it in, because yeah, that goes in after this panel here, and I've got to get these bolts to bolt it to the chassis. So it's just getting made and sat. Alright, I've got that. Raining there. It's been wet here probably last week. It's not going away yet either. Anyway, I've got this made. So it comes down further here. That's how I wanted it. It fits pretty nice. This stuff is just more of this peel and stick stuff. It's not very thick. I don't want it thick. I'm using the same stuff on the door trims. Anyway, I'm going to get the black vinyl out, lay it down here, flip it over, and see how well it'll stick. Okay, that's done. Just a little bit there that didn't quite flatten down, but it's behind the seat, so I'm pretty happy with it. I've marked out where the holes are, so I'm probably will, like I said, put a aluminium strip there, similar to what I've put for the kick plates. Well, hopefully it still fits. It's just a little bit wider than it was. Fits in. Pretty happy with it. Like, I can't do better than that. I've spent a lot of time making sure this is right. Would probably look good if we had redid this and get that done in red, this edge. But I can't see that getting done anytime soon. It looks good. I'll glue that carpet up. I'll get a light. Yeah, I'll be gluing that end carpet to the firewall, but not just yet. I'll leave that just for now. It's got to be positioned in the exact right spot, but yeah, that carpet's good. I haven't even moulded it yet. It just needs a little bit of moulding. And you'd be surprised how well that comes out when you mould stuff. I've seen a guy doing it on YouTube, and it comes out really nice. It's actually quite moulded. Spray water on it, warm, hot water, and then you just push it into shape, and that's it. I was surprised how easy, and like he did a whole tunnel and just got it all really neat. And didn't take him long either. Anyway, that back panel's ready to go on. I can't wait to put that on. And like I said, I'll make a little strip that goes across here to just finish the whole thing off. But man, like everything, it just seems to take a long time. I don't know what it is, but at least it turns out right. That's the main thing. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, like I said, that's as good as I can get it. And it's turned out really nice. Once you bolt the seats on, once you put new seats in that, you don't even see the carpet, you just look at the seats. Old mate up there's done a really good job on this. It's turned out nice. Actually, one thing I forgot to mention, I'm just waiting for it to come, a proper rubber piece of, it's probably plastic, whatever it is, but it sits there for your feet. I've got that coming, a proper one. And you actually screw it to the underside of the carpet. So as soon as I get that, I'll whack that on, and that basically then all this carpet can get fitted properly and glued. I'll glue the stuff to the firewall, and like I said, nothing else goes on. That's just sitting there. There's 6 screws hold that into position. So once the car's put on, that's when the rest of this gets done. I won't be putting the seats in or nothing, but they'll be getting taken up to the trimmer fairly soon. I would expect we're not going to get them done for under $1,200. Oh, after all that, I've just realised something. This stuff's not supposed to be straight. It is supposed to be bent. Like it curves into the door, it curves down like that. And it's supposed to curve down there, but I straightened that. So I'm going to have to re-bend that, wet it and bend it back down. But yeah, I thought they were knackered, those things, but that's how they are. They bend to they conform to the door. They're not straight. If I put it straight, it won't. You can't do it. So that wood that there's just so much hassle of getting, and I didn't need it. Anyway, at least I know that now. I'll work it out. I only straightened that one section of one of them. So what I've done is re-wet that panel, that wooden panel, and I've sat it in place, and I've put these dollies and things around the corner, and they'll dry overnight, and it will stay in that position. It'll be back where it was. Might be a bit better actually. Yeah, I just didn't realise that they're supposed to be bent like a banana. Anyway, I know now. I'll go get the other door and see what I can do with it. The left door, left trim. See how that conforms down to the door there? I never knew. I wouldn't have took these bits off if I knew that. But whatever. This is a bit ugly here, so I'm going to wet that, and I'm going to put it on the floor. See, that comes down like that. It's supposed to be like that. I never knew that. When we pulled this car apart, it was a while ago, and we just pulled the trims off because they looked terrible. So anyway, I'm going to wet all this, and I'm going to sit it on the floor and put a weight there. That'll be nice and straight. Just let it dry overnight. Just done a little test to see how well that will conform to that. It's got the black rubber there and the stuff I'm going to use. I used this steamer. I steamed the vinyl up a bit. Put a bit of extra glue there. It seems to be holding pretty good. Might lift a little bit just there, but that's been on there for half an hour so far. So I'm just going to see how that looks in the morning. I think it'll be fine. I maybe not have actually put glue in that corner. The other side's fine. So that's what we're going with anyway. I've got to put these steel things back on the door trims, and I'm just going to cover them. I'm pretty happy how that looks. This is the next day. It's been over 12 hours or something since I did that. No more. It's nearly 24. That's the exact look I want. So what I'll end up doing is I'll trim this black stuff off, it level with that edge, and I won't have that black stuff going down here. So I'll just pull that tight, and it'll be just this red stuff going down that bit, and the black will cover everything else. That's come out pretty good. I'll be happy with that. I've got new screws that hold the handle that goes across here. Raised head M5. I'm not sure if they're the right thread. They're probably not. They're usually that 0.9. Anyway, I'll see. I might have to change something. Now that's nice and straight. I'll let that sit overnight with the weight on it. That's actually quite good. It's supposed to be folded like that. So I'll check the other one. It's still sitting over there. I'll check it now. Right, here's the left one. That's nice and straight now. That was all wonky. See how it folds down like that. This one's back to that way it was. But yeah, that's all right, everything. But I'm just not real happy with this edge here. It's a bit wonky. So what I'll do is wet this. I'm going to wet this area here, all of it. I'm going to put that long piece of steel on there and let that flatten out overnight. This side here, I'm pretty happy with that. I might attach these first, but I'll get that happening. I want that to be better than that. It's just a bit wonky. Like this side's going to look good on the car now. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm happy with that. But I'll do the same to that one. There's that one back on. That's actually quite a good door trim. It's very good. I just put those rivets on by hand, staples. They're not quite the right size. We just push them in, hit them down with a hammer, they're fine. That is a good door card, that. So that one's getting done. I'll just do the other one, and I'm going to sit that in that little pool there, let it soak, and then let it sit overnight under with the weight on it. There's that one back on, just stapled on. What I'm going to do now is sit this in that pool just for 5 minutes, and then it's just starting to rain in. I'm going to put that weight on it. I got this stuff on. I've put glue under that first, but I didn't do that yesterday. It's still stuck. So this is actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this door card, the way it's coming out. Those don't get cut out. So you just put the clip in there. You just put a hole here and a hole here. That's it. I'll do that later. I've sanded along this top edge so it's not so high, and I've sanded all the way around, so it's quite neat. Anyway, time to put the red on. We'll see how that works out. I think it'll work out pretty good. I'll just put some glue in there first and I'll get it ready. It's come out pretty good, actually. I like it. That's the first one anyway. I reckon it'll do. I like it. I'm just going to put this, I've got it ready to put the strip here now. I wish I got the right amount of clips. I wasn't 100% sure they were the right clip, and they were $2.50 each, so I bought 20 of them. I should have bought 28, and then I could have just clipped them all in. Bit of a bummer, but now I know that they're the right clips. I would have bought the right amount. Just fitted the inside weather strip. Looks pretty good if you ask me. I'm very happy with the way this has come out. It's come out really nice. They're just a plain door trim. There's nothing on them at all. You just got your handle here, door thing to open the door, and there's a thing here to wind the window down. That's it. That's how they made these cars. That's the first one. Hopefully I'll get the second one just as good. I don't see why not. Should even be able to do a little bit better, actually. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's, you know, that's probably how it looked when it was new. Wouldn't have been much different. That's come out really nice. They were a win, those weather strips. I think they actually call them belt line channel mold or something. But in Australia, we call that an inside weather strip. And the other one's an outside weather strip. That's done. Tomorrow, I'll do the other one. I'm just letting that dry like that, like I did the other one, and made that bottom edge really nice and straight. So that's how I folded that back down. It's just the way it was. Next morning, looks just like the way it was yesterday. That's not going to lift. That's stuck. That's it. So I used that steamer and steamed that as well. So it just helps it hold its shape. But that's the main bit to get right there. That's basically flat. You can probably do it any way. But I'm really happy with that. That's done. What I'm going to do is, I can still see the old marks where the clips go here. So I'm just going to put the clips on that, just so I know where they go. There's one there, one there, one there. Oh yeah, there's one there. Doesn't look like there's one here. or here, but there, 2, 3. So that's nice and straight. Now I just go around and sand these edges before I stick anything on there. It's come out pretty good. The clips on. That way I just know which way they go, because they're a bit of a different sort of a clip. Anyway, I'm just going to put that away and do the other one now. It's come out really nice. Here's the second one. Come out pretty good, really. I'm not really going to worry about that little raised bit where the clip goes underneath, because it just might, I don't know, it doesn't look that bad, so I'm not going to worry about it. Like, there's a little lump there where the clip goes. No, I'm just not going to worry about it. That's fine. Now, if you ever want to do that, use a steamer. Otherwise, that'll, that's what holds it in position. Now I'm just going to fit the last weather strip and fit the clips and put that away with the other one. This is actually done. All I've got to do is get the seats done. All up, that's cost me around $350 to do the entire interior except for the seats, the carpet, the whole thing. So you can't beat that. And, if you ever have a problem with it, just do it, just redo it. Who cares? It didn't take that much. But it won't need redoing. It'll be fine. Unless it gets scratched or whatever. That's it. That's what I mean. That's the place there I got the weather strips from. Rubber the right way. And there's two different types of clips. That's the clip there that I got. But you got to squash it a little bit. It won't just fit straight in. You got to squash that bit down. And that's it. They'll fit. There you go. 2 Honda S600 door trims. Very happy with how they've come out. They're going to look nice on the car once we get the door handles. There's little chrome pieces here. I'm getting 4 new ones from Ortman's. And I also found that they do sell the Bailey channel rubbers, so we're getting them too. It's coming out really nice. I've just got that balancing there so I can film it. Anyway, that's the interior done, except for the seats. We'll be looking for someone to do the seats soon. But my next thing I'm going to be doing is back on the engine. Time to do something easy for a change. Anyway, I'll make a little video. Thank you. Thanks for watching that.